Hello friends and welcome. Once again we are here to solve one more interesting example of accounts of not-for-profit concern. We have come with an interesting example of a hospital which provides healthcare facilities to the public. Let us go to the example. We have one example of Lifewell Hospital Ahmednagar. You can see this example on the screen. From the following details of Lifewell Hospital Ahmednagar, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018 and balance sheet as on that date. We have liabilities and assets. Balance sheet as on 1st April 2017. That means this balance sheet is opening balance for our current year. We have liabilities such as capital fund, outstanding salaries, medicines bill, unpaid, outstanding sundry expenses, capital cash in hand, cash at bank, land and building, furniture, equipments, outstanding subscriptions. These are some assets. The total of liabilities and assets 9,24,000. Again, we have a receipts and payments account for the year ended 31st March 2018. Receipts, we have some receipts such as opening balance is there, cash in hand, also cash at bank, then subscription which included 4,000 for the previous year, that is 16 and 17. Again, to sale of furniture, book value is given rupees 20,000. To donations, to life membership fees, to visit fees. Payments are given by medicines. It also includes 2016-17 medicines expenses. Then purchase of equipments. Salaries also includes for the year 16-17. That means for previous year. By taxes. By sundry expenses also it is paid for previous year, that is 16-17. And at last closing balances of cash in hand rupees 8,300 and cash at bank rupees 21,000. Balance sheet and receipt and payment account is given. Also some additional information is given. We can see here prepaid taxes rupees 1,000, outstanding salary rupees 8,000. Land and building and equipment should be depreciated. Land and building at the rate of 10% per annum and equipments by rupees 12,000. Also outstanding subscription of rupees 20,000. And at last 50% of life membership fees is said to be capitalized. Dear friends, before solving this example, let us see some important tips. These tips are very important for you to solve this example, such as deduct previous year's income or expenses paid in current year from current year's income or expenses. And second important tip is add current year's income or expenses if not paid during the year. We can call it as outstanding in the current year's income or expenses. We also have one formula. It is used in this example. You can see here the formula: current year income or expenses less previous year's paid, total of that, and again add outstanding for current year. At last you can take that balance in the outer column. So let us start with our example. Okay, first solution. In the books of Lifewell Hospital Ahmednagar, income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018. You just note down one thing, that our current year is 2017 and 18, which is very helpful for us while solving this example. So you can take any one side. As I told you earlier, always go by sequence so that you can solve the example properly and correctly. So you can take any one side. Before solving that example, you have liabilities and assets and also receipts and payments. That means balance sheet is given and receipt and payment account is given. Now this balance sheet is as on 1st April 2017. That means opening balances are there for our current year. So while solving this example, if there are some assets, you can see in the payments that whether any asset is added, that means there is capital expenditure or not, or also you can see whether any previous year's expenditure or liability is paid during this current year. For that purpose, with the help of adjustments, I have marked down some heads by red color. You can see red marks here in this example. Outstanding salary is there, medicine bill is there, land and building, furniture, equipments, outstanding subscription. Also in receipts and payments, you can see subscription, sale of furniture, life membership fees, medicines, equipments, purchase of equipment, salaries and taxes. All these heads are red mark because these heads are having adjustments, and that is why while solving this problem it will be helpful to us to see the adjustment and solve the example correctly. Okay, so let us take any one side. If you take any one side, for example payments, so go to expenditure side in our example, expenditure and income. You can see medicines rupees 50,000, but again it is said that it includes for the year 2016 and 17, that means for previous year. So take it in inner column, 2 medicines rupees 50,000, and again it includes for 16-17, but how much it is there, you can see it in liabilities. Medicines bill unpaid rupees 9,000. That means these medicine bills are pending for that previous year and it is paid during this current year. That means it is not expenditure of current year, so it must be deducted from it. So less unpaid bill for 16 and 17 rupees 9,000. Total in outer column rupees 41,000. Then by purchases of equipment. So purchases of equipment, that means it is an asset, so we'll consider at the time of balance sheet. Salaries, by salaries, also it is given that included for 2016 and 17, that means previous year salary. First take down in inner column 2 salaries rupees 52,000 and less outstanding for previous year, that means 2016 and 17, it is 15,000. You can see here, so deduct it from salaries rupees 15,000, that means it is for previous year. Amount rupees 37,000 is left. Again add outstanding in that for current year, add outstanding for 17 and 18, 8,000. You can see it in adjustment, additional information, second number additional information, outstanding salary rupees 8,000. So add it because it is outstanding for this current year, and total in outer column rupees 45,000. Again go to example, next head, it is by taxes, as it is red marked, so it is having an adjustment, so take it in inner column, 2 taxes rupees 7,200. What is the adjustment? Let us see. Prepaid taxes rupees 1,000, that means taxes which are not due but paid in advance, so it must be deducted, rupees 1,000, and total in outer column rupees 6,200. Again by sundry expenses, but you can see it is given for the year 2016 and 17, that means it is expense of a previous year. And it is also you can see in liabilities outstanding sundry expenses rupees 1500. You can show it in income and expenditure account, but the balance, net balance, will be zero because outstanding sundry expenses are 1500 and during the year it is paid rupees 1500, and so the net balance will be zero, and that is why I have not shown it in income and expenditure account. You can show it separately. Then by balance carried down, cash in hand and cash at bank, as these are assets, so we'll consider in balance sheet. So let us come to receipt side. Two balance brought down, cash in hand and cash at bank, as it will be not considered because these are opening balances of cash and bank. Then to subscription, it includes rupees 4000 for the year 2016-17, means previous year. So first take down in inner column by subscription. In income side, 90,000 in inner column. So again there are some adjustment. What is said here, that subscription included rupees 4000 for 16-17. That means it must be deducted from current year's subscription less previous year's paid. You can see here on the screen rupees 4000 is deducted. The amount will come 86,000. And again you have to add if there is some outstanding. You can see here outstanding subscription rupees 20,000. It is given in additional information, outstanding subscription rupees 20,000. So it is added because it is current year's income. And at last total in outer column 1,06,000. Again by to sale of furniture. Furniture is sold and the book value of furniture is rupees 20,000, but it is sold for rupees 15,000. Now you can get that when book value of furniture is 20,000 and it is sold for 50,000, that means it is sold less than book value. That means 5,000 there is a loss. So you can show that loss to income and expenditure account on expenditure side. You can see here to loss on sale of furniture. Into bracket is given 20,000 minus 15,000, and in outer column amount of loss is rupees 5,000. Then again you can come to receipt side. You can see here two donations. Now it is given into bracket that donations capital. That means these donations are for capitalization, and so it must be added to capital fund. So it will not be considered in income and expenditure account. Again to life membership fees. You can see here there is an adjustment, so take it in inner column by life membership fees rupees 30,000, and there is one adjustment. You can see here in adjustment 50% of life membership fees should be capitalized. That means 50% of life membership fees should be added in capital fund. So you must deduct it from this amount, 30,000 less 50% capitalized 15,000, and in outer column total rupees 15,000. To visit fees rupees 55,000. As there is no adjustment to visit fees, you can take it directly in inner column by visit fees rupees 55,000. Now let us once again check whether all the heads are considered here. You can see all the heads are considered or not. Some heads are remained, but it will be considered in balance sheet. So once again we can see here. Let us go to additional information. That means adjustments. Prepaid taxes are taken, outstanding salary considered, outstanding subscription considered, life membership fees considered. But one adjustment is not considered here. So let us see that adjustment. Depreciate land and building by 10% per annum and equipments by rupees 12,000. So here we have to depreciate land and building by 10%. You can see opening balance of land and building rupees 7,000. So 7 lakh. So 10% of 7 lakh will be 70,000. So you can debit it to expenditure side to depreciation. Land and building 70,000 and equipments amount is already given rupees 12,000 and total is rupees 82,000. Once again check all the heads are considered or not. I can see here all the heads for income and expenditure accounts are taken here. So now you must balance the account. First, let us see which side is more, expenditure or income. Now here in this example, I can see expenditure side is more than income, and I got one total of expenditure side, that is 1,79,200. So take that total to outer income side 1,79,200 and deduct the incomes from this amount. I got 3,200, that is deficit. By deficit, that means your expenditure is more than income. We can call it as excess of expenditure over income. We got deficit here in this example. So let us go to now balance sheet. We have completed our income and expenditure account, and now let us go to balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2018. Now you know very well how balance sheet is. It is not an account, it is a statement. So there will be no debit credit. There will be liability side and asset side. Left hand side liability side and right hand side asset side. So again you can take any one side. You can complete first liability or maybe assets. So let us see first liability side. So opening balance of capital fund is given here. We always write or record or show capital fund first. So capital fund opening balance 8,98,500. You can see here in balance sheet. On liability side, capital fund rupees 8,98,500. Again in example we have asked to capitalize donations of rupees 50,000, and again 50% of life membership fees should be capitalized. It is given in additional information. So you can show here, add life membership fees 50%, 15,000, add donations 50,000, and total of that 9,63,500. Now again here you must show the deficit, but as we add surplus in capital fund, we have to deduct the deficit from these capital fund. So less deficit, we got deficit rupees 3,200, and the total of this is 9,60,300. Again let us see whether there is any head remained to take in liability side. Yes, I can see here in adjustment outstanding salary is rupees 8,000. You can see here on liability side outstanding salary rupees 8,000. And let us let us check whether any head is remained or not. So I can see that on liability side we have considered all the heads. Now let us come to asset side. First we can see here cash in hand and cash at bank. You can see the closing balances of cash in hand and cash at bank, because we have to record closing balances as this balance sheet is as on 31st March. So we must take the balances as on 31st March. Cash in hand, you can see on payment side, cash in hand rupees 8,300 and cash at bank rupees 21,000. You can see on asset side, cash in hand 8,300 and cash at bank rupees 21,000. Then land and building rupees 7,000. You just check out the asset side in the example. Land and building rupees 7 lakh. So it is taken in inner column because we have to provide depreciation. Less 10% depreciation 70,000 and total 6 lakh 30,000. As we say that every adjustment has two effects. So one effect of depreciation is debited in profit, income and expenditure account, and second one is given to asset side. That means that asset is deducted, amount is deducted from that asset, rupees 70,000. So again, furniture, you can see in example, furniture opening balance rupees 50,000. Opening balance rupees 50,000. But as we can see in adjustment, it is given that furniture of rupees 20,000 is sold, and so we must deduct it from the balance of furniture. So less sold rupees 20,000. That means our furniture is remained rupees 30,000. Then equipments, you can see opening balance of equipments is rupees 1,40,000. But check out in payment side that whether there is an addition. Yes, I can see one addition in equipment. You can see in payment side by purchase of equipment rupees 1,30,000. That means opening balance was rupees 1,40,000. And again some more equipments have been purchased of rupees 1,30,000. So add that addition. You can see 1,40,000 add 1,30,000 and the amount is 2,70,000. That means total value of equipments is now rupees 2,70,000. Again we have asked, you can see in example, in additional information that depreciate equipments by rupees 12,000. That means one amount is given for depreciation rupees 12,000. So deduct it from the value of equipments rupees 2,70,000 and we got one value and write it in an outer column, that is 2,58,000. So we got rupees 2,50,000. Again you can see in additional information there is outstanding subscription of rupees 20,000. You can see additional information number 4, outstanding subscription. That means the amount of subscription, it is for current year but not received, it is receivable. So you can show it in asset side, outstanding subscription rupees 20,000. Again we can see in additional information prepaid taxes rupees 1,000. That means those taxes were not due but paid in advance. So the expenses which are paid in advance, we always show it in on asset side. You can see here prepaid taxes rupees 1,000 on asset side. So let us once again check the example whether all the heads are taken. I can see all the heads: capital fund, outstanding salary, medicine bill, outstanding sundry expenses. Again asset sides, balances are taken, all the opening balances of assets are taken, outstanding subscription is taken. Then receipt side, all the heads are taken: subscription, donations, life membership fees. Again payment side, medicines, equipment, salaries, taxes, sundry expenses, and balances are also shown to asset side. And again all the adjustment are taken or not. Yes, we can see prepaid taxes, yes, outstanding salaries, depreciation, is provided, outstanding subscription is shown, and also membership fees and donations are capitalized. That means we have considered all the heads properly and correctly in this example. You can see once again income and expenditure account, we got deficit here of rupees 3200, which is deducted from capital fund. Now at last we have to make a total of liabilities and assets. If you want to know that your account is correct, you must have the total of liabilities equal to the total of assets. So let us make a total of liability side first. I got here one total 9,68,300 of liabilities. Now let us make a total of asset side. I again got one total of rupees 9,68,300. That means liabilities and assets are equal to each other and our account is correct. So friends, once again, thank you to all of you and all the best. Till then, till next lecture, bye.